here and burn. We just get burned and play in the water, and I like to collect seashells.
Me and a little bit, we build us a little sand castle hole.
Families from all over the country are packing Gulf Shores beaches this Memorial Day weekend. Some large crowds were also hitting the Gulf Coast. This is what it looked like at Gulf Shores this weekend. But beachgoers say even though they were focused on fun in the sun, most people were considerate and following the social distancing guidelines.
It was absolutely fabulous. Looks like America's opening up. There are literally thousands of people out here on the beach. And what I'm really pleased to see is that many of these folks, almost all of them, are doing a great job with social distancing. We didn't run into anyone that was trying to get up closer than 6-7 feet on us.
Were posted around the Alabama beaches and law enforcement patrolling to help keep the social distancing in place.
It's the official start of summer. A day to both reflect and celebrate freedom. After these North Carolinians have been stuck at home for months, today many couldn't wait to catch some waves on the coast.
I feel relieved that we can finally get out and be in God's nature.
Pamela Fruitier is from Greenville. She says as much as she is enjoying the day, she's still keeping her distance from others.
When I'm walking on the beach and I see someone coming, I do move a different direction, to give them room, give me room so that there is no fear.
We talked to some kids who were also ready to hit the beach as they've been stuck learning from home for some time.
This is the first one I've been out in 3 weeks. Just trying to have a good time.
It feels wonderful. I have 10 kids, so we've been cooped in for 2 months now.
Shantae Hensley and her family drove here from Tennessee. They are also taking safety precautions as much as possible, as they still have concerns about the virus.
It's been a bit crowded down towards the public area, but this side, it's been really nice. We wear our masks at the store and stuff, but at the beach, it's great.
Even with people social distancing and enjoying the day, people out here still remember what Memorial Day is really about.
I want to thank those who paid the ultimate price for our freedoms today. This freedom belongs to us because of those who gave.
And people out here are just thankful that the rain finally decided to go away. It's been sunny the last couple days out here, a perfect way to end Memorial Day weekend. In Emerald Isle, Crystal Price, CBS 17 News.
Let's turn now to the New Jersey beaches, where they are open with restrictions, though, for the holiday weekend. My colleague Maura Barrett is at the Jersey Shore. She's in Sea Isle City. So what are the expectations there? And wait a minute, have the skies cleared up from the rain you got this morning?
Yeah, Alex, there's a reason why I'm not a certified meteorologist. The sun decided to come out, and so did the crowds. You can see behind me there are tons of people here on the beach, people swimming in the ocean, playing games, sunbathing. From my vantage point closest to me, people are maintaining a good 10 to 20 foot distance from each other, but as we get further back, obviously it's a little harder to tell. But here in Sea Isle, they have lifeguards on duty and actually have enacted volunteers to patrol the beaches and the promenade here to make sure people are wearing masks while they're walking around town and maintaining social distance on the beach. And so one of the things is this is opening weekend here on Memorial Day, starting off the summer. County officials are really making sure that they ease back into everything and don't cause another spike in a relatively low case count of an area here in southern New Jersey. And so when I spoke to one of the county officials yesterday, Len Desiderio, he's been communicating with the governor, has been on the task force to make sure that crowds don't get too big this opening weekend. They kind of scaled back, limiting hotels and motels. They can't open until next week. Take a quick listen to what he told me about that concern. Are you worried about the crowds coming from these metro areas that have been hot spots for the virus?
I am, and of course we welcome everyone to the Jersey Shore. 127 miles of the Jersey Shore. This is normally when we're telling everyone to come, and we're trying to pack as many people as we can in our communities. But the motels being closed for this weekend is a way that we're, inviting them, but we're also telling them, just please stay away for this weekend, and better days are coming. We do not want what happened in Naples, Florida, where we opened up our beaches on one day and the next day they had to be closed.
So while there are major crowds here on the shore right now, this is actually people who have homes already here. or are doing a day trip. And so they're hoping that by keeping the motels and hotels closed, the other out-of-staters looking for more long-term rentals won't come until later in the summer. And so that's kind of their practice run this weekend. Also, Alex, I want to note they're actually flying planes right now with signs in the sky that'll show and remind folks to keep a social distance when they're here at the beach. And so all of this obviously trying to prevent any spikes in cases, as the hospitals here can't really take on the caseload as we've seen in some of those metro hotspots.
This morning, more beaches are back open just in time for Memorial Day, but with restrictions. In Nassau County, just outside of New York City, some beaches are limiting capacity at 50% and to residents only.
There are 8 million residents in the city of New York. If a small fraction of those residents come to Nassau County to our beaches, they will inundate the beaches.
New York City beaches are closed to swimming this holiday weekend, so officials in Long Island and New Jersey worry their shores will be packed with New Yorkers seeking relief after months at home. There's also fear that outsiders could bring the virus with them.
This is a whole different environment, a whole different Memorial Day, a whole different world, really, that we're in.
Some towns are reducing parking, asking social distancing ambassadors to step in when needed, and requiring passes to get in. In Seabright, New Jersey, people waited in line to claim a spot in the sand.
I was here pretty early. I was here about 7 a.m., pretty much towards the end at that point.
All across the country, popular vacation destinations are reopening for the unofficial start to summer. The Grand Canyon is welcoming visitors again, but hotels and restaurants remain closed. A phased reopening at Joshua Tree National Park means access to the trails with precautions.
A lot of our trails are one-way trails right now. They're no longer two-way loops. We're doing that so that folks will not potentially touch each other on those trails.
In Indiana, Raceways got the green light to reopen without fans, and Kentucky can start serving dine-in customers at 1/3 capacity.
We're going to have people up front making sure to guide customers through the process.
Experts say the virus won't be taking a holiday as millions venture out for a taste of normalcy.
Crowds pack San Diego beaches amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Lifeguards and law enforcement making sure beachgoers are following the guidelines. News 8's Teresa Sardina reports from La Jolla Shores.
It's holiday weekend and we are cruising the coastline. Keep in mind, San Diego, the safety order is still in effect. So when you're visiting our local beaches, you are going to see signs saying no sitting, no stopping, and keep your 6 feet social distance. Beaches are open for swimming and exercising. San Diegans and visitors soaking up the sun this Memorial Day weekend. Lifeguards expecting large crowds and ensuring safety. Few rescues here and there. No stopping, no sitting. Keep 6 feet social distancing. These are the signs you see along the beaches.
Keep moving and head home when they're done, and that's really what the message we're trying to send.
Boardwalks and piers remain closed. At La Jolla Shores, people are having to get up.
We came out here to enjoy our time, and we probably should be moving. We're sorry.
In Pacific Beach, police on quads enforcing rules, protecting and connecting. One officer stopped to help this beachgoer take a picture. Hamel's manager says Mission Beach is feeling alive.
The rentals are going very well. We're selling, like, we sold out of bikes yesterday. You know, so people are, you know, they're coming in, they're renting, they're buying. I mean, people have been sitting at home for a long time, so they want to get out and have some fun finally.
The Reyes family drove down from San Bernardino.
We're just sitting on the beach, playing with the sand castles, and they just told us to keep moving, make sure that we're just moving around and either swimming or, you know, they don't want us just sitting, just so they can keep the beaches reopened.
I understand that it's difficult times, but so far we've seen good compliance over the past 8 weeks, and we appreciate it, and we just want people to keep it up a little bit longer, and then hopefully we can move into opening up more as time moves on.
This bodyboarder says it feels good to get in the water.
Hopefully the more that people adhere to it, the sooner we can get back to
life as we know it in San Diego.
According to San Diego lifeguards, so far so good. It's mostly been warnings. Police and lifeguards have been patrolling the coastline, making sure the community is following the safety order as far as social distancing and wearing face coverings when needed. It is a holiday weekend, so we want everyone to have a fun and safe time.